All right, back here at the booth, CPAC 2022 here, live in Orlando, Florida. I'm joined with Scotty Moore, running for Congress here in District 9 in the beautiful state of Florida. And we were just talking before this interview came on, what a rock star our governor is here, Ron DeSantis.
Fantastic.
And if the election was held tomorrow, he's winning by double digits, I think.
No doubt, and that's because he's led well. And what we were also talking about is what if he had not won? Where would Florida be?
Yeah.
And that just shows the difference of leadership. And the matter, you look at even Venezuela, 20 years ago, they were a thriving nation, one of the richest nations, and where they're at now.
Yeah.
Leadership matters. Nations and even states and the countries rise and fall because of that.
So you're in District 9 here in Florida. Give us the counties, the cities, for someone who's not familiar with the state.
Sure, it's a part of Orange County. It's just a southern east side of Orange County into Osceola County, so it's Orlando into Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Poinciana.
Okay.
Currently it involves Polk County, but they're redistricting right now, and all indicators show that Polk is going to be redistricted into a new spot.
And why have you decided to get into politics? I know this is a kind of a first-time run for you, and it's like, what inspired you to say, hey, you know what, I want to make a difference in my community?
Yeah, listen, I really believe there are moments that happen in life and in our nation, that nations rise and fall based on these moments. And so you even consider what happened at Pearl Harbor or 9/11. There are moments that attack. I think the 2020 election was a moment that happened in our nation that we can't easily just brush past. We got to consider it. And I think we're having another moment coming up in 2022. And the decision we have to make is, what type of moment is it going to be? And who is going to be in the helm of leadership? Because not all Republicans, not all conservatives are alike. Not all candidates are alike. And so we have to get the right people in line. And by the way, are these people going to honor the Lord? Are they going to push forward? And then let's help them get elected. And so I'm considering my girls, my 14-year-old daughter Isabella, my 11-year-old daughter Sophia, what kind of future do they have? What about my future grandkids that aren't born yet? And that's the reason why I'm jumping in.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about your district. Who's in there now? Who are we trying to replace?
Correct, yeah, it's an incumbent Democrat, Darren Soto, votes 100% of the time with Nancy Pelosi. Pretty much what we're experiencing right now, he's allowed it to happen. And so we cannot allow that to continue to happen.
Yeah, it's interesting when you think about, you know, how do some of these people get elected? You know, how do people get elected?
Right.
And because, you know, we look at Nancy Pelosi, and of course she's a career politician, but how in the world does she stay in office?
Well, part of it's because you have the media, what you guys are rising up and being the tip of the spear with the conservative voice, but you have this liberal media pushing their voice and then shutting down conservative voices. And a lot of times people, unfortunately, are putting trust in this, and it's going to be too late. You got Cubans, you got Venezuelans, you got people in Eastern Europe kind of saying, like, watch out, this is dangerous. We're seeing we don't want to go down this way, but the danger is they're putting too much trust, and just people aren't paying attention. However, when they start attacking our kids, when they start going after education, when they start going, people are starting to wake up, and they're starting to realize, like, no, it's going to take everyday citizens to rise up.
What are the poll numbers looking like for you right now? I know sometimes you even hate to throw up poll numbers because they could be off by a lot, but what does it look like right now for you?
Well, polling is tough to get a solid read on because the districting is changing so much and candidates are coming in and out. I will say this, the NRCC, the National Republican Congressional Committee, tweeted out after Virginia that there are 13 additional seats that they're going after that are extremely vulnerable. One of them is Florida 9, Darren Soto, the only one in Florida. He's super vulnerable. They've already said it. They're going after him. There's a target. Stephanie Murphy in District 7 right above me. She already dropped out. She saw the writing on the wall. Darren Soto is weak. They know it. And, you know, the dark money from George Soros is going to come in, and we're going to fight against it.
Scotty Moore, Congress, District 9, best website for someone to get a hold of you. There's your picture. There's your flyer.
Scotty Moore, Scotty with the Y, Moore for Congress.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We sure would love to have you visit, partner. We need your help. This is how we change America.
Well, thanks for joining us here in CPAC.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
pleased.